This is your WCIA 3 forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical.
What a difference 24 hours is going to make. A nice start to this Monday, warm, sunny. But now we're looking at the satellite and radar pictures. Moisture starting to creep in here from the north. We've got some major changes. Take a look at what we've got with the temperatures here. It is now 52 in Champaign. It's still 68 in Effingham. This cold air is blasting in here tonight. And that's going to drop our temperatures down cold enough that we may be dealing with some snow. I think we're good here through this evening, but after midnight, some of those showers move in. And yes, we are talking about a late April snow event. It'll be kind of messy out there tomorrow. We'll talk more about timing and accumulations with all of this coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
Neighbors, friends, and family spent all day yesterday looking for her. Now police say a woman was murdered in her own home. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. 72-year-old Sherry Hubbard was found yesterday in Clarksburg in Shelby County. Nevada State Police arrested Clayton Anderson and Thomas Miller for her murder and for stealing her vehicle. WCIA 3's Jared Farmer is live outside of Clarksburg. So, Jared, what do police know? Why did this happen?
Jennifer, I'm right outside of the Township Highway Department where neighbors began their search for Hubbard. Police say that this murder was premeditated. Neighbors were searching for Sherry Hubbard all weekend until she was found in her home. Public records show Hubbard had an order of protection against Clayton Anderson. Neighbors say they remember seeing a suspicious character leaving with Hubbard's car.
A couple of people have seen him get in the car, or let me say a young male get into the car, but not her.
Neighbors next door tell WCIA they saw the Shelby County coroner taking Hubbard's body out of her house. Police say he then stole her car and fled across state lines until he was stopped by police in Nevada. Anderson has been charged with first-degree murder, while Thomas Miller has been charged with helping cover it up. Live in Clarksburg, I'm Jared Farmer, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jared, thank you.
Champaign police are collecting evidence in 2 shooting investigations in southwest Champaign, including one outside Carl at the Fields.
Seems like every day things get closer to home.
That drive-by shooting yesterday led to the arrests of the 2 targets. WCIA 3's Jen Lask joins us from the newsroom. Jen, you learned more about these men who were arrested. Tell us about what happened.
Paul, the manager at the Hampton Inn tells me the 2 men were in town for the funeral of a shooting victim. 31-year-old Anthony Jamerson is related to Aaron Jamerson, who died last week after he was shot near Neal and Vine in Champaign. Jamerson and 28-year-old Jovan Salisbury were walking toward the nearby Jimmy John's yesterday afternoon. That's when someone in a red Kia opened fire, leaving nearly a dozen shell casings in the Health Alliance parking lot. The car then sped away while police say Jamerson and Salisbury ran back to the Hampton Inn, armed. Amy Simpson and Carol Eads work nearby. Their co-worker watched it all go down.
She was actually in El Toro at lunch yesterday, and apparently when it started happening, the police came in and locked El Toro down, and then there was people out pumping gas at Haymakers, and they all ran inside the Haymakers.
The Hampton Inn manager says 3 employees were working when Jamerson and Salisbury ran in, and they were all in safe spots. And the hotel alerted guests as well. Police got a search warrant for their hotel rooms and found 2 guns, including one that was stolen. Officers arrested the 2 for unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. No one was hurt. Now, I asked police if yesterday's shots fired case is connected to Aaron Jamerson's shooting death. They say at this time both remain under investigation. Back to you.
Good thing no one was hurt. I know if you get updates, you'll share them with us, Jen. Thanks. A 14-year-old girl was shot in the back early this morning after someone opened fire at a house near South Mattis Avenue and Chevy Chase Drive in Champaign. Police found more than a dozen bullet holes across the front of the house. 4 people were inside when it happened. The teenager was taken to the hospital. Police say she was seriously hurt, but is expected to survive. Neighbors say they were terrified to hear what happened.
That's pretty awful that they have to solve their problems and hurt a little one like that. It's like, I don't know, nobody seems to care. They're just resolving their problems the wrong way.
No arrests have been made. Tonight at 6, we'll introduce you to 2 teenagers who are trying to help stop the gun violence in the CU area.
Decatur police are searching for 3 suspects involved in an armed robbery last week. It happened on East Stewart near North Warren last week. They say a man was walking when he was hit in the face with something and collapsed. When he looked up, he told police a man was standing over him with a shotgun. 2 other men went through his pockets and stole his wallet. Then all 3 took off. If you have any information, contact Crime Stoppers or Decatur Police. The Champaign County Sheriff's Office took time this morning to sit down with the community. They hosted Coffee with a Cop at Industrial Donuts in Savoy. People were able to chat with deputies in an informal setting. The sheriff says reaching out like this not only helps build community police relationships, but it also increases trust during times of crisis.
If the neighborhood where a shooting happens doesn't trust the police, they're not going to call us whenever they need help.
The sheriff wants to do more events like this.
We're learning new details about how a man from Danville was found dead after his boat flipped. Indiana Conservation Police say they believe a low-head dam played a role. The man's boat was found in the face of the dam in churning water. The sheriff of Vermilion County, Indiana, identified him as 64-year-old Terry Evans. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow.
A pioneer in TV news and one of our own died last night from cancer. Paul Davis worked at WCIA 3 for 20 years in the 60s and 70s. First, he was a reporter, then anchor, before becoming news director in 1967. He went on to be the news director at WGN and in Boston. But we here remember him as the newsman with the booming voice and a commitment to getting the story. Tonight at 6, I'll tell you what his favorite story was and how news was in his blood. One hospital is looking to hire nurses. Memorial Medical Center in Springfield will have an in-person hiring event next Wednesday. It'll be at the Memorial Center for Learning and Innovation. They're looking for patient care technicians and registered nurses. A $15,000 sign-on bonus is available to pre-register. We have a link on our website.
Here's a look at the latest COVID numbers across the state. The positivity rate is continuing to slowly decrease. It's 4.7%. The number of new infections is also down today. Just under 2,000 infections diagnosed, and 22 more people have died in the last 24 hours. On the vaccination front, more than 26% of the state is fully vaccinated. The state's also saying 53% of people 18 years and older have had at least 1 vaccine dose. For those 16 and older, it's 50%. Repairs started today on an interstate bridge in Sangamon County. Crews began resurfacing the bridge deck on I-55 over Lake Springfield. They'll also work on shoulders and guardrail improvements. IDOT says there will be lane closures throughout the week, and that work is expected to be done June 11th.
Closing arguments for today in the Chauvin murder trial, while both sides say the jury should side with them.
Plus, it was a short flight, but a major accomplishment. Why NASA is celebrating.